Hey yo, hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing from the Superman, Batman, Public Enemies figure line, Batman. I got him in package, so you can see the package is very much different from Mattel's other DC Universe Classic line, so I assume this is obviously not part of it. The way that you saw at the convention, I forget if it was Comic-Con, I believe it was Comic-Con, when they were showing off the figures, it looked like it was part of the DC Universe Classic line, but that's the package. It looks like each figure comes with a stand, and I can't really tell, but Batman does not look like it comes with accessories. And on the back, you see Batman, some descriptions about shit and like where he likes to take his favorite piss and all that kind of stuff. And then the other characters in the wave and the Build-A-Figure. I saw Banshee, Black Lightning, and Superman at my Target, but I decided not to pick them up. Because, really, all I want is the bat. I don't care about the others. Well, maybe Black Lightning, because Black Lightning is the man. But with that said, I'm going to open them up, and you're going to see me in different clothes, because it's going to be like an hour later. So, in a sec. Okay, it's been some time later, as you can see. Actually, it's been 2 days, so I guess that's enough time to absorb the figure, no? So, let's get into this video review. Here is the Batman, Superman, or Superman, Batman, Public Enemies Batman figure. Now, as you can see, it's very much similar to Mattel's DC Universe Classic line. Now, whereas not part of it initially, a lot of it is based off the DC Universe Classic line. The mold, the articulation, the height of the figure. The only thing that really differs between the two, other than the fact that it's not part of it, is that this figure has a actual theme to it, a artistic theme that is similar to the Batman Superman movie. It's not one of those standard DC kind of molds. This is a cartoony mold to represent the movie art. And the movie art is based off Ed McGuinness's art from the Superman Batman Public Enemies comic. So, in that, it should have some similarity to Ed McGuinness's art of Batman. I don't actually get that, but with that said, let's get into articulation before we actually get into the figure itself. Batman has all the standard articulation of that of a DC Universe Classic figure, but let's just go through it anyways. His arms can go up about that far. You know, they can turn around at the elbow, they can turn at the biceps right here, but not quite as well as you would think. It's not so much that it's stiff, it doesn't move, and I'll get into that in a moment. The elbows can bend, the wrist can turn. Now the forearms can't, just the wrist. Put that down, the legs can go up, they can go out, they can bend at the knee, and swivel at the quadriceps. And of course move at the ankle. He can move at the waist, bend at the abdomen, although very tight, and it doesn't want to bend all the way, it goes back. And then the head can turn all the way around. However, it doesn't look up or down that well. If it does, it just moves back down. So, articulation in that is less to be desired. Despite all that, the articulation has promise, because it has all the articulation of a DC Universe Classic figure. However, there's a big problem to this figure, and I'll get into it. How the body is made actually conflicts with itself. The arms, the biceps here, it hits the, I want to say, rib region right here of the figure. So, because of that, the arms can't move well down at its side that well. It's stationary. See, I'm turning with a lot of force, and it's not moving. So, you know, the arms conflict with the body. The body doesn't really like to move that much. It's not so much that it's stiff. Look, it just went right back into place. I put it down, went right back into place. It's not so much that the body's stiff. It's so much that the body just doesn't want to work with you. It hits itself. It just doesn't stay in place. A lot of people like loose figures. I, on the other hand, prefer tight figures. I'm one of the few people out there that do. But this isn't an issue about whether it's tight or not. This is an issue about whether the figure actually will move or not. So take another look at this guy. He doesn't come with any accessories at all. However, he does come with a stand that says Superman, Batman, Public Enemies, It's not a bad stand. It's kind of one of those generic stands that just has something on it. But, you know, I guess it's better than nothing. So, because there's a lot of Batman figures I have that I actually have to go out and buy individual stands for. My comic store is good like that. They have tons of miscellaneous Batman and other stands like that. So, I guess I luck out in that division. His color scheme is the standard black, gray, and then he has a dark goldenrod kind of color for his belt. I want to say a really dark tannish yellow. And he has a tan skin color for the face. Now, one thing I do want to comment that I like is they do have the little slits on the side of the Batman mask right about here, near the cheekbone, or for those of the people out there that know their bones, the zygomatic process. It's been a while since oh wait, yeah. That is the zygomatic process. It's been a while since I knew all my bones. Back in senior year of high school, I can name every single bone part of the body. So, I do like the fact that they put the slits. Onto the stuff I don't like. This figure feels very generic. Very generic. Feels like they took one of the DC Universe Classic bodies and just plopped a new head on it. Now, they didn't. This is a completely new mold, but that doesn't take away the feeling that I get from it. So, it feels very generic. There's really nothing too special about it. It doesn't even feel like the art represents that of the movie or the comic. Now, again, if you wanted to get a figure that represents the comic art, you go out and get the DC Direct one. But this doesn't even feel like it represents the movie art that much. The chin is ridiculous. In addition to that, the lack of accessories really hurts this figure. I feel as though if it had accessories, it would stand out a bit. Maybe a little missile launcher on his wrist that he had in the movie, a batarang, some kind of item, something to really make him stand out. But he really doesn't have that, which is a disappointment. This isn't a horrible figure by any means. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think it's a worthwhile figure. Like I said, it's very generic, it's very plain. The articulation is left to be desired because it keeps on hitting itself. Do I recommend it? Probably not. No, definitely not. Don't get this. Not worth it. Go out and get a better Batman figure. I almost did not get this. I was going to get this and the Superman figure. I saw them at my Target, and then I said to myself, you know, the only figure I really want is Batman, and even in that, he wasn't really worth it. I mean, I might get Black Lightning because I love Black Lightning. He's a great character. But really, not worth it. So, once again, take a look at this bad boy one last time. Superman, Batman, Public Enemy, movie figures, not worth getting. Do not pick it up. If you see that Walmart, the only one that I would ever say get up is the variant of this that has the shiny kind of suit. That's probably the only one that I would say, but, I mean, definitely a no on this. So, sorry to disappoint any people that were looking forward to the figures at all, because I know some people that were, but definitely not worth it. So, with that said, I'm going to end this review here. Let's just plop this on. Or maybe I could put it on the other foot. You can go both ways. Hold on one sec. So with that said, I'm going to end this review here. This is Andrew saying, peace out for now.